Have you ever felt like there's an invisible wall between you and the life you want? I've been there, too. Today, I'm peeling back the layers to uncover what's really holding us back from success, and more importantly, how we can break through. Let's do this together. When we think about success, we often imagine a life of abundance, freedom, and fulfillment. But here's the twist: success doesn't have a universal definition. For some, it's about climbing the career ladder or earning a six-figure income. For others, it could be pursuing a passion, creating art, or leaving a legacy. The truth is, your success is yours to define, and that's the beauty of it. Yet, regardless of what success means to us, there's something we all share: barriers that stop us in our tracks. And trust me, these barriers are sneakier than you think. Let's talk about fear first, shall we? Fear is like that shadow you see from the corner of your eye. It's always lurking. Fear of failure, fear of rejection, fear of the unknown, they all have a way of keeping us in a tight little box. I've been there, and honestly, I'm still working through it. Sometimes, it's the fear of taking a leap that stops us; other times, it's the fear of letting go of the familiar. Sound familiar? And what about self-doubt? Oh, that's the voice that whispers, "Are you sure you can do this?" Self-doubt isn't just loud, it's persistent. It makes us second-guess every decision, every step forward. I've had moments where I've stared at a project for hours, wondering if I'm good enough to even start. If you've ever felt like that, know this: you're not alone. But the battle doesn't stop there. There's another player in this game: external pressures. Society, family, and friends often pile on their expectations, telling us what we should do instead of what we truly want to do. Maybe your family thinks success means a stable career, but your heart is calling you elsewhere. Or perhaps your friends think you're crazy for dreaming big, so you start questioning yourself. Sound familiar? You're not crazy. You're human. And then we've got the silent enemy: our own limiting beliefs. These are the thoughts we repeat to ourselves so often that we start believing them. I'm not smart enough. I'm too old. I'm too late. These thoughts feel like truth, but they're not. They're stories we've told ourselves over time. And boy, they're hard to rewrite. Let me share a couple of real-life scenarios. Sarah's story might resonate with you. She's always dreamed of starting her own business but keeps telling herself, "What if I fail? I'll just wait until I'm ready." But guess what? She's been waiting for years. The truth is, she'll never feel ready; none of us do. Then there's John. He's the kind of guy who needs every single detail figured out before taking action. The result? He's stuck, paralyzed by analysis. I get it, though. I've been John too. The thing about these stories is they're not unique to Sarah or John. They're universal. We all have our versions of these struggles, but here's the secret: the only way out is through. Overcoming these barriers starts with one thing: a mindset shift. Let's break this down. Fear only has power when we avoid it. The moment we face it head-on, it starts to shrink. Think about the last time you did something you were afraid of. Didn't it feel amazing afterward? Even if it didn't go perfectly, you survived. That's proof enough that you can handle more than you think. Self-doubt? It thrives in silence. The best way to tackle it is to talk back. Literally. When that little voice says, "You're not good enough," respond with, "Watch me." Easier said than done, I know, but it's a muscle that strengthens with time. Start small. Celebrate tiny wins. Trust me, even the smallest victory can build massive confidence over time. Now, let's address external pressures. This one's tough because it involves the people we love. But here's the thing: you can't live someone else's dream. You have to live yours. Setting boundaries isn't selfish, it's necessary. And the people who truly care about you will understand, even if it takes time. Finally, let's talk about those limiting beliefs. They're like weeds in a garden, they grow if you don't pull them out. Start by questioning them. Who told me I'm not smart enough? Is that even true? Most of the time, you'll realize these beliefs are based on old stories, not facts. Replace them with new ones. Write them down. Repeat them. Own them. I know this is easier said than done. Overcoming these barriers isn't a one-time event, it's a journey, but every step you take brings you closer to the life you deserve. So, what's holding you back? Be honest with yourself. Is it fear? Self-doubt? External pressures? Maybe it's a mix of everything. Whatever it is, acknowledging it is the first step to breaking free. You don't have to have it all figured out right now. Just take one small step. Then another. Progress over perfection, always. Here's what I want you to take away from this: success isn't about having all the answers. It's about having the courage to keep asking questions and the persistence to keep going, even when it's hard. You've got this. I believe in you. In today's conversation, we've explored the barriers that hold us back from success: fear, self-doubt, external pressures, and limiting beliefs. But this is just the beginning. In the next part, I'll share actionable strategies to tackle these barriers head-on. We're talking real, practical tips you can start using today to move closer to your goals. But for now, I'd love to hear from you. What's holding you back? Drop it in the comments. I'm here to support you. Let's keep this conversation going. And if this resonated with you, check other videos. We're in this together.